I can't just remember the victims of 9/11 and not think about the fact that we still have not brought closure to that. The greatest way we could honor those who died is to find an end to this mess. Let me tell you how we can do that. Number one, and top of the list, is Khalid Shaikh Mohammed and the other masterminds of 9/11. They're sitting on their butts at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba 18 years later. I mean, when Germany surrendered in World War II, May of 1945, they started the Nuremberg trials that November, 7 months later, and they've convicted these war criminals and executed them. What is going on? Well, the reality is our idiotic government cannot decide whether these people should be tried as federal criminals here in the States or as war criminals by the military. That appears to be the big issue. That is unacceptable, pathetic. They should be put on trial absolutely right away and executed as soon as they're found guilty. The second thing that should be done is our soldiers. We are still fighting the war in Afghanistan 18 years later, the longest war in American history. That is pathetic and wrong. Listen, this enemy is so weak and pathetic. We should simply go in, kill them, and then leave. So we have soldiers in Afghanistan who are still dying. It hurts me so bad when I hear of another soldier dying. We have soldiers in Iraq, soldiers in Syria. Why? Give these countries back to the people and get our guys out. They are nothing more than target practice to these jihadists. And lastly, right before we execute Khalid and his buddies, we should let them know that we have gone back at the airports to the way it was before their terrible attack. No longer should we take computers out of our bags. No longer should we take our shoes off. We should be allowed to go to the gates and greet our families when they arrive and not have to wait 14 miles out beyond security someplace. Wouldn't it be great right before they're executed to show them, you know what? What you did not change America at all. If anything, we are stronger than we have ever been before. So yeah, we need to remember those innocent people who lost their lives on 9/11. Without question, we need to go back there every year just to recall what these evil people did to us. But listen, we still don't have closure. How can that be? I mean, how can that be? So I can't keep quiet as we remember them this week. Please honor the dead and bring closure to this mess.